All right, and we're back. So I've had dinner, and we've thought about this, and the only way I'm going to learn is by making the mistake. Thought about it, and I thought about it, and it comes down to just fight, flight, or freeze. And right now I'm just frozen because I am unsure of what to do. And that remains the case. I don't know what to do. I've come to this point so many times that what I normally would do is just let it hit my stop loss, because I'm at $8 on one trade and I'm at $7. I mean, I'm basically at $17 loss right now, and that price is only going to get bigger. And this is what usually happens when you get to something like, when you get to the price like this. Oh, you can't see how much. All right, let me shrink this a little bit so you can see where the profit level is at. All right, there we go. That's better. So I've come to this point many, many times before and really haven't given it much thought, because most times when price starts to do this point, I just start hoping for a miracle, and I want price to go back up. And I'm willing to let it hit my stop loss with a hope and a prayer. And I'm not going to lie, I really do feel strongly that price is going to go up. But I have to look at why. Why do I think that? What tells me that this is the case? We have a low and a higher low, and we haven't made a higher high yet. But if this is a channel, then we should be going up. The question is, though, is price going to go up before it hits my stop loss, or after it hits my stop loss? Because if I let it hit my stop loss and then price turns around and goes up, I could have closed here for a $16 loss. I can get in at a bigger scalp because I'm expecting price to go up. But if price just hits that and then continues down, I'm going to tell myself that I was justified in not getting back in and letting it hit my stop loss, and then reinforce that I don't know what I'm doing. And I don't want to reinforce the idea that I don't know what I'm doing. I need to reinforce confidence. What action can I take that will reinforce confidence? That's the real question. And unfortunately, I don't have the answer to that. I am seeing a lot of bullish action. I mean, a lot of bearish action moving against this bullish action right here. And it's building up, and it is dropping. So this alone tells me that I'm doomed. I think the best thing I could do is cut my losses. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut it. I'm going to cut. And I'm going to cut. And I'm going to take the hit. And if it... Okay, so this is what we're looking at now. This is what I'm going to say is going to happen. Price is going to come down. That's not what I wanted to put out. Let's delete that. Okay. We want a polyline. So I'm guessing these are the scenarios that we're looking at. Price is going to come down. It's going to test and then completely reject and then just fall. That's what that's one of the scenarios that could happen. Another scenario is price could come down, test, bounce up, and then retest it from the top side and then bounce up. And in that case, well, we made a very, very bad decision in closing these trades. So let's see what happens. I almost don't want to watch. But let's watch anyway. It's going up for the test. Breaking through. Testing from the top side. And look at, man, did I make the worst possible decision? Okay. So our targets, our entries were right here, and our target was up here. And you can see that it would have cleared. We would have made it. At this point, right where we sold, it turned around. I can't believe it. Right where we sold, where we closed, and we took that $16 loss, price immediately turned around and did exactly what I was expecting it to do. It came up above, retested, and broke up. And that would have been the point where we collected on these two trades. So now we are back at a loss. Man, that really sucks, doesn't it? All right, so let's get rid of that. And we are looking at London now. Let's get rid of all these. Actually, let's keep the big one. We'll get rid of these small ones. All right, so what did we learn from this terrible mistake right here? What did we learn from that? The only thing I could say is that we learned to trust yourself. You got to trust. I opened a buy here and I opened a buy here, and I was expecting price to turn around. The thing that scared me was I just didn't know where it was going to turn around, and I thought I was going to stop out before price did turn around, and it turned around immediately. Look at that. As soon as we closed right here, I can't even believe that. We closed $16 loss and price turned around immediately. Maybe I need to be a little more patient. All right, so that's disappointing. Let's figure out now. We are at resistance, and it looks like it's going to continue to go up. So I say we continue buying. Let's let it play. And when we see an opportunity to buy, we will buy. I'm probably going to wait until New York opens now. So let's speed it up a bit, because it looks like we're just ranging at this point. And we have New York open. Let's move this to the 5-minute chart just to get a better look. So we got New York right here. And we got the move 4. All right. So looking at this, let's put in some lines. We have the London high right here. Let's make that crimson. So there's our resistance. And then we have the London low right there. And we'll make that support. So yeah, price came up, London high, London low, and then the New York open right here. Is price going to hit here and bounce up? I think so. Let's look at the 1 hour chart just to get a better look at what we're seeing. Price going up, came down. Actually, I think we're going to go down from this line here, so we can get rid of that. And that's just swell. Still trying to get used to this thing. The London low right there. All right. So the chances are we can come down to here, the same place that it hit before. Let's see. Actually, let's go back to the 5 minutes so that we can get the bird's eye. Are we selling? I mean, because we are in buyer's territory up here. This is the land of the buyers. And if it gets down to here, I'm going to start buying. Perfect. Let's buy. And then I'm going to let this run a little bit more than normal. I'm going to take it back up to here. And we've done it again. We are messed up. It's going to hit the stop loss. I can't believe it. And it comes from the doubt. It comes from the doubt from the loss that we took before. From this loss back here, now I'm doubting myself and I'm not even sure what I'm doing. And I'm going to close this because I'm not in the right mind. I feel like this loss hit me hard. And what I'm seeing right here, I think it's a sell. Let's hope so. And because it's a sell and a sell from up here, I'm going to put my take profit down here and then just monitor it and try and close it anywhere in between. So let's go ahead and watch. Now let's let it go. We got the just watching it. Okay. Starting to see the movement that we like. Let's switch this to the 1 hour time frame. And it is just holding right under here, under this support, which has now become resistance. There's the attempt to go through it, but it is just not. This would also be another great place to sell. So I'm going to go ahead and sell there. And we're going to pull that one down to the bottom as well, and then just monitor and watch. Man, that would have been a better place. All right, we're going to open up another one. Bring that down here and then just wait. Totally forgot about the stop loss. And another one hit. And I'm on the wrong side. I am on the wrong side completely. What will you do? I mean, it's going good. It's a good trade. We've had 2 stop outs, but this one's actually running. How long will it run for is the question. And that is a move I do not like seeing. Okay, there we go. We're just going to wait. We're going to hold. I mean, I might put in another sell off of this candle. Or I might just close it now. This must have been a weekend right here because that's a smaller gap than this one. So it kind of confused me a little bit. 12, 14, yeah, that was the weekend. Okay. And it is just ranging at this top area here. There it goes. That's the kind of action we like to see. Right there. 30, 35. Oh, come on, be kind. And I think I'm going to put in another sell right here. And we're going to take that down to the same place and just watch it. I know what you're thinking. You want to go down. That's exactly what you're thinking. There you go. Just like that. Testing it. It's testing the line right here. And it looks like a little bit of a rejection, but can't promise anything yet. I would like to close both of them in profit and then kind of reset because we are in London right now. So if I close right here, that's $35 profit, and it's just in time for the New York Open. We can reset. We can do our evaluation of what's going on, and it pretty much takes us back up to the price we almost had when we started. I think we were at like 89. Man. But let's keep watching. And just hold the line. Hold it. Okay, we're at $45 profit. 193. We are like we've made a new low. Like we're way lower, and we are still heading towards this support zone, which was my original target. Ah, man. I could just close now with $45 profit, reset, reevaluate. Do I think it will continue to go down, or is there a possible chance of a price reversal after coming to this point right here? So this move right here, we are now at like 50, a little more than 50% of this move. Probability of it coming down a little lower is almost not even there anymore. So I got to decide what to do. Am I going to close? And I think I'm just going to close all positions right there. So that takes us, so we have now made a profit. And let's see what price continues to do right before New York opens. And it looks like we're getting a bit bullish action right before. So I am almost inclined to open a sell order right here. I will put my take profit once again at support. I'm not going for 3 pips anymore. I am going for the full cake. And with this, we are looking at New York. Put in another order and we'll go for the whole cake. And if I don't like what I see, I will get out. New York is opened. Sell so far. Oh my goodness, is that not gorgeous? Still expecting it to come down to support. And I would probably, I'm definitely put another sell here. And I will catch as much of that cake as I can. Damn. Just keep doing what you're doing. Ooh, nope, too scary. Don't do that. And we are still in profit. Okay, I'm going to start looking at an opportunity to close now because I don't like what's happening. As soon as I get to a price that I like, we'll close all positions. Man, I think I missed my opportunity. There it goes. Taking off. Ooh, come on. I mean, I still think I'm still under the impression that price is going to come down to this area, this support zone right here. Question is when. And it honestly doesn't look like it's going to happen anytime soon. Good grief. Do you see that? This is exactly what we need to be looking at. Why did I not close when I was good? It's the thought of getting more, because I can get more, that's why. See, I'm at $15 right now. 27. Oh, 15. See, and it's teasing right now. 19, 22. All right. Remember what we said earlier about trusting yourself and trusting that instinct? What I said price was going to come to here. Like that's what my analysis tells me. We're going to get another bounce off here, and then it's either going to drop or it's going to go up. So I either need to trust that I'm right and that my analysis is correct and just let price keep going, or I need to get out now while I'm doing good, while my profit is perfect. So right now we are in Tokyo. And I'm going to close all positions at this point. Or I'm going to look for an opportunity to close. And I think this is it. Yeah, right there. Whew, man. So, maybe I'm not a scalper. Maybe I'm better at these swing trades and the longer holding trades. Because, maybe I'm just an opportunist. Because we have all these scalps right here, scalp, and then we got the two last trades that I made were those long swing trades where it happened over multiple sessions, and they turned out really, really well. And it was all about just finding the right opportunity to get in and the right opportunity to get out. So that's interesting. I'm going to have to think about that a lot more. I like scalping. Why do I like scalping? Because it allows me to be impatient. But with the longer hold trades, that requires that I am patient and that I watch and monitor and really pay attention to what is happening with price. So I'm still under the impression that price is going to come to this point. And as you can see, if we would have opened up a sell up here and a sell up here and then just let price run, we could have made killing. But we opened two positions right here and right here, and we did pretty good with it. That really gives me a lot to think about. How I want to move forward and what kind of process I want to work with. And it's really making me rethink scalping and swing trading. Maybe I'm like a combination of both. I'm like the old dirty bastard of trading here. Just a sloppy combination of every style. So I will see this as an opportunity to sell. Once again, putting my target right here. And if it looks messy, I will get out immediately. Wait a second. This is the 1 hour chart. Okay. Let's go to the 5 minute because I don't know what happened to the bars, the candles in the 1 minute. Do they have Heiken Ashi. Let me see. Do charts. No. No. Not that I can see. Chart settings. Let's see. Settings. Nope. All right. Well, we'll just go to the 5-minute chart then. Get this scale into something that I can. All right, there we go. That's good. It is trying so hard to push, and it is just not pushing. So I'm gonna close. We are now in London. I'm gonna close this as soon as I see a fair amount of profit. Oh, that would have been a good spot. Let's just close it there. Okay. All right, so we got our analysis. Or let's refresh everything. This is a completely new day. We are in New York. Let's see where the big moves are. And it's still right here. We still got, we go to the 4-hour chart. This is still the big move. So we have the buyers step right here. Buyers come in and push price up till it gets to this point, where the sellers step in and start giving the buyers some hassle. And then the sellers push price down. But do they push it down enough? Because if we look at the last move, we're about right here. So this is dipped down and then it came back up, and then it went up and it came back down. So based on this last move where the sellers came in, we're about right there. So I'm thinking we should start buying again. Some point. Maybe if it crosses over. And this is where it's all intuition. There is no textbook answer for what happens. This is where you have to learn how to gauge the market. Where if it crosses over, will I buy? If it crosses under, will I buy? Or if it just bounces off the top, will I buy? That's where you're going to have to use your best judgment. What will you do when the opportunity presents itself? That's where the real trading comes in, where you have to analyze and then you have to make a decision in the moment. It's not always about a plan. Sometimes you got to wing it. You use your plan, and then your plan gets you to the point where you can make a decision. And that's what we're about to do. Let's watch New York open. Hold on, before that happens, let's change that to the 1-hour chart. I mean, we can see the N formation right there. There is the N. We got the up, got the slight down, and then we got the up again. So will this push up or will this break the formation? Let me look at the 4-hour one more time. Oh yeah, that really doesn't tell us anything. That's a range right there. Nope, 1 minute. I want to go to the 1 hour. So we're ranging here. And probability is we'll touch down one more time before we see any big action happen. We just need to be prepared for that action. Okay, I'm buying. Switching over to the buy side. And our take profit is now support. I mean, now resistance. Price goes lower, I'll open another buy. Any opportunities I see to buy, I will buy it. Like a bearish move like this, we're gonna buy it. And then we'll set our take profit up here again. And we have hit the spot that I did not want it to hit. And this is exactly what I anticipated, but I didn't expect. So it crossed over, and I think it's going up. So we're still buying. We're sticking by our bias. We are setting. Oh man. Is there an undo in this? There is not. So that was like about right here. So let's get that take profit, put it up here, and let the good times roll. And I would like to just see something as well. Where was our last? So our last support zone before we reanalyzed everything was about right here, where the buyer stepped in right there and took the price up. So you can see we've pretty much touched it. Now the question is it going to break and then go up before anything happens, or is this the touch? Is this the real support right here? This whole zone. So let's find out. Let's see what happens. We got a pin bar, so that could be a good sign. Yep. I like what I'm seeing. And we are holding steady. So we're going to sit on these for a while and see what happens. So far it's doing exactly what we want it to do. Price is going up. We are $30 in profit. And it is heading towards our target. This might be another buying opportunity right here. So I'm going to put in another order to buy. And then once again, put our profit target up here at resistance. And then see what happens. I mean, we could even open a buy right here. This is a nice little spot right in the middle here. Put in another one. Set our take profit up here. We're a little bit overextended, but we are in profit, so at this point we're doing okay. As long as we trust our analysis and price does what we expect it to do, we're good. And if price starts to do what we don't want it to do, we need to react. We need to think, how are we going to get ourselves out of this mess? But right now we're not in a mess. We're in a good place. We have 3 out of 4 trades profitable, and that is a great place to be. We could close now and just walk away happy. and it is heading for our area. Ooh, and that is... So this is it. This is what we're talking about. What are we going to do now? We're in London. The London market. And look how close we're getting to our stop loss. So we hit one stop loss. We're about to hit another stop loss. And we are $15 negative. Hit another one. Oh no, it didn't hit. Okay, good. Ah, hit another one. All right. So we need to think. What are we doing? Are we still buying? We've got those stop losses hit. We had 2 stops hit, 2 trades hit. We got a bounce, a probable bounce. So, I mean, we could just go back in. If you trust the analysis and you really, really believe that price is going to go up, you can just go back in and once again change your stop, your take profit to resistance, and then just keep monitoring it. Just keep waiting. Got that doji. The thing is, you also cannot allow a bad trade to weigh on your mind. You can't sit in it. You can't, like, I just got 2 stops hit and I can sit here and be like, I can't believe this happened. I can dwell on it and I can let it upset me and get me mad, or I can do exactly what I just did right now, and that's get back into it. Like, okay, it happened. It's time to get back in. It's time to swing for the bleachers. It's time to hit the ball out of the park. So that's what we're trying to do. We're not trying to get stuck, live in the past. We're trying to live in the present. And presently, we're still trading. We're still in. And until we see signs that tell us otherwise, we are going to remain buyers. And I think that's the sign right there. It's open season, boys. Sellers are back. Let's go in for a sell. When we see the opportunity for selling, we're going to take it. There it is. So we'll open a sell. Let's lower our stop. Ooh, this gives us, it looks like we might be heading for this area down here. So we got this top area right here, but now price could go revisit this one. And if we really look at it, have this where the buyers or the sellers came in and then the buyers stepped up. But the buyers, we couldn't push price any higher. Like right there. And now price is being pushed down again. So it looks like it's going for this one. So now we are on the bigger time frame here. Let's go back down to the 1 hour. And price is just being pushed to this support area. So we have a sell order. Let's bring that down to here, our new target. And let's continue to ride the snake. There's a good opportunity right there. Well, missed it. There, right there. Let's sell here. But let's also take this down to support level that we were expecting. There it goes. That's nice. All right, so not bad. We're back at almost $200. So we started with 189. We were down to about 150. Then we went up to about 220. Now we're down to about 200 again. And that's just the way it is. You got to keep going. You can't let the losses dwell on you. You cannot sit in it. You have to just keep moving forward. Stay focused. See what price is doing, and don't, like, I wasn't focused on, I got to get back my money. I got to win more. I was like, no, I just got to focus on trading. I got to focus on where I'm entering and where I'm exiting. I got to pay attention to what price is doing. And that's it. That's really all you got to do. You just got to keep your head in the game. And right now, we are here at support. And what are we expecting price to do? Well, we can look over here and see what happened the last time we were here. Last time price was here, the buyers saw it. They saw it as an opportunity, and they started buying. And they bought right here, and then price came back again, and they're like, ooh, I need to get in on that. And that's when they really took off. Everybody started buying, and that's what took price up. And we are here again, so we can most likely expect price to kind of linger around here, and then buyers to step in. So I'm going to wait for a minute before I do anything else. I mean, we might get a nice quick scalp, but we're not going to get, I don't expect a big move. Let's see, we'll probably get it around support level again. Yep. And then I'm going to put in a buy order right here, but I'm going to take my size down a little bit. We're going to go in at 2 micro lots. And then we'll go to buy. And then I'll put our take profit up here at what is resistance. And then I'll just monitor it whenever I see an opportunity to get in to buy from the sellers. That is exactly what I'll do right now. That's a good opportunity right there. So we'll buy, and I will move my take profit once again to resistance. I will continue to watch just to make sure price does exactly what we want it to do. And if it doesn't, I mean, I either get stopped out or I can react faster than that. Because we can also expect a bounce right here. We can expect a little bit of bullish movement, and then a little bit of bearish movement, and then there's going to be a little bit of back and forth. That's what we can expect. Price won't always react like it did here. Price won't always come straight down and then shoot straight up. Price could very easily come down and then slowly build its way up, or then just drop. It's you gotta be aware, and you gotta be in it. You have to be present with the market in order to profit from the market. So here, this looks like a good spot to get in another buy order. Once again, taking our take profit to resistance. Let's make this a little bigger so we can see it. And then let's continue watching. I mean, we can see the beginning of an N formation here. We got the N and then up. So I like to watch. I like to trade on the 1 minute or the 5 minute, but I like to watch the action on the 1 hour. That will really tell you which direction things are going. And it's headed for resistance. So the buyers are ready. Let's see if they can just keep up the momentum, or if this is just a pullback before the rest of the sellers. Oh, no, that's looking very good. That is, as they say, so sexy. That's not sexy. That is not. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, price. It's lovely. That's what it is. Good grief. I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. I spoke out of line. I broke character. And now I'm paying for it. It doesn't pay to be vulgar. It doesn't. It pays to be a gentleman. It really does pay to be a gentleman. Look at price. The buyers are just... They're really trying. And if there's enough buyers and if there's enough pressure from the buyers, like if they can just keep buying and buying and buying and buying, my target will be hit, no problem. And you can see that it's so close. I could even just close it now and be happy. But man, I just want to see. Maybe I should am I seeking the thrill? That's another thing you have to analyze. Okay, am I seeking the thrill? Is this the thrill of the chase that I want? Because I could have closed. I mean, I can close right now in profit and I would be good for it. Oh my goodness. Whew, man. Pretty intense, isn't it? And you can see all of the thoughts going on. It's like, am I closing? Am I chasing the thrill? Do I really think it's going to go to resistance? And it finally cleared and it finally closed. And now we are at $240 in profit. Or not even profit. We're still negative because I opened this account with 500 bucks. But these last couple of trades have been really good. So I'm interested to understand what exactly the whole emotional aspect, the psychological aspect, what, like I've been having pretty good success these past couple of trades. See right here, stop loss is hit, but then, okay, I'm going to go long. Let's figure this out. And we did pretty good. Very interesting. So we have price here. Is this, are we going to break this area? That's now the question. Are we going to break here and then continue to challenge the buyers? Or is this the new leg down? And that's what we're going to have to wait for next time. So pretty good run, I think. Soon I'm going to open up my $50 live account, and then I'll start trading that live in the mornings with the New York session. And we'll see how I do in IRL. We'll see if I can get it as good as this. It'll be exciting, won't it? So I'll keep you posted, and hopefully start sometime this week or maybe next week. But if you've stuck around this far, thanks so much. Viewer in the back, always there. Thank you for your support. And everyone else, thanks for watching. And of course, always remember, always, that neurons that fire together, wire together. I will see you next time. It's, man, maybe I'm starting to realize maybe I'm not a scalper. These long scalps have seemed to, or long trades, really opened my eyes. It's crazy.